Hi, this is Megan Jacks, Creative Memories Independent Advisor, and today I'm going to show you how to use Creative Memories Floral Circle Punch with the Jumbo Circle template from the Custom Cutting System to make a floral circle wreath. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how I've marked my floral circle punch to help guide me when I am making the wreath. I've placed, using just my journaling pen, I placed a black mark about 1/4 inch from the top of the cutting area down. And you're going to see in a few minutes how I use that to line up my circle when I'm doing my punches. The first thing we're going to do is I'm using a piece of cardstock here, 12 by 12 cardstock. I'm using my 13 by 13 cutting mat and I'm centering it on the mat. I'm then going to line up and center my jumbo circle template on here. I'm going to use the blue blade on the outer track. I'm going to go all the way around. I'm also going to use the blue blade on the inside track to give that wreath effect. If you don't want the wreath effect, you can leave the center as it is, but I'm going to go ahead and do it as a wreath. I will show you why in a few minutes, why I went this route. But I'm going to use my blue blade on the inside, cutting all the way around. And I'm going to be careful to leave the wreath part in the middle. I am going to remove the center. Now, what I'm going to do here, and this is one of the reasons I've mentioned before that I love this 13 by 13 mat that has all these angle lines. I'm going to use this is the 0 and 180, the 90 degrees it comes down to the 270, and we're going to also use the 45s. And what I'm going to do is, using a pencil, I'm going to line this up and I'm going to mark all the way through. So when you're doing this, make sure you're doing this on the back side of whatever you want the front to be. So if this was a double-sided or two-sided piece of paper, this would be the back side. And you just go around and you're going to mark them at the 45s, the 90s on both sides. The ruler makes it super easy. So you can see I've got all my pencil lines all the way around. These pencil lines are going to serve as a guide along with that black mark that I have made inside the punch itself. The next step is I'm going to, holding the punch upside down, I'm going to line up I want the line to go right through the middle of this dot, of this hole that's right over here on the far right side of the punch. I am then going to, keeping that line going through the center, I'm going to line up over on this side. I'm going to line it up with that mark that I've made. The thing about making this mark is this is going to ensure that every single punch is the same. My placement will be the same every single time. This is super helpful and will have consistent results. So definitely put this mark on the other side, on the back of the punch. So I've got my pencil line coming through this right side hole, and I've got it lined up with that pen mark on the other side. I'm going to go ahead and punch. I'm going to slide it through. I'm kind of pushing it to the right. So I'm kind of moving everything a little bit to the left, and I'm lining up the pencil line with the hole, and I've got the mark on the left side here. I'm going to go ahead and punch. And I would continue all the way around, making sure I've got those reference marks, taking the time to make sure you're doing it in the right spots, and you would continue to go all the way around. Then, once you've done that, I'm only going to do 3 just to keep this video not terribly long. You flip it over, and now you'd be working on the front side of your paper if you're using designer paper. What do you do here? I'm going to line up the hole that I've already punched with the hole on the right. I am also then going to line up here on the left side and make my punch. I'm going to move over and do the same thing, lining up the hole, lining up that mark over here, and I would keep proceeding all the way around. And as you can see, just imagine that this would continue all the way around. You will have very consistent results. Everything should line up just fine. To give you an idea of what you can do with this, I've used the Floral shimmer paper that was released last October as a promotion. And I went ahead and punched. I liked it because it had the tulip design in here as well. And then this is the Caribbean orange, which looks wonderful with the floral shimmer. And the reason now I have that centerpiece that I can layer on top. What I did is to give this a little bit more excitement here, this would be a great signature page or a title page. I've got 2 4x6s, and then I took one of the pattern papers that has these beautiful the flowers on the front with the beautiful leaf, the foil touches there. I did a fussy cut around it and would line up there on the front. So as you can see, the floral circle punch is really pretty when you pair it with the jumbo custom cutting system, the circle template. Using it, if you make those marks like I showed you how to do here at 1/4 inch down from the top of the cutting area, lining it up on the right side with that dot and those pencil lines like I showed you, you will have consistent results every single time. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you need creative memory supplies, I would love for you to shop my link, or please shop with your favorite advisor. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you want, follow me on Facebook. Thanks.